Somebody, thousands of years ago, decided that words should last forever. But who were they? Long before printed pages, before paper, before ink, humans told stories with their voices. Around campfires, under starlit skies, they whispered tales of gods, heroes, love, and loss. These stories lived in memory, fleeting and fragile, passed from mouth to mouth, generation to generation. Then, in the fertile lands of Mesopotamia, what we now call Iraq, something extraordinary happened. Around 5,000 years ago, a group of people called the Sumerians developed the first known writing system: cuneiform. Imagine this: a clay tablet, soft under the fingers, waiting for a sharp reed stylus. Each mark pressed into the clay wasn't just a symbol, it was a seed of permanence. For the first time in history, someone could capture a thought, a story, an idea, in a form that might survive the centuries. Among these clay records, one story stands above all others: the Epic of Gilgamesh. It tells of King Gilgamesh, ruler of Uruk, whose strength and arrogance were matched only by his fear of mortality. He embarks on a journey that takes him through friendship, loss, grief, and the search for immortality itself. 12 clay tablets contain his adventures, tablets that survived floods, conquests, and the decay of time itself. But who actually wrote these words? That we may never know. Scholars believe the earliest version was recorded by a Sumerian priest and poet named Sin-Leqi-Unnini sometime around 1300 BCE. He may have been the first person to structure a story in a way meant to endure, to make the fleeting eternal. Yet his name has nearly been lost to history, remembered only in fragments. Think about it. Every story you've ever read, every book you've ever held, can trace its lineage back to that one daring act, pressing symbols into clay with a reed. Before him, stories were ephemeral. After him, stories became immortal. The implications are staggering. Writing allowed humans to record history, transmit knowledge, and create civilizations. It preserved ideas that shaped science, philosophy, and culture. Without that first act of writing, perhaps the pyramids would remain unimagined, the epics of Homer unwritten, the philosophies of Plato unrecorded. And yet, the story of writing itself is still evolving. From clay to papyrus, from scrolls to codices, from ink on paper to digital screens, every medium carries the same human impulse: to ensure our thoughts outlive our fleeting existence. So next time you pick up a book, scroll through a story online, or jot down a note, remember, somewhere in the dusty ruins of ancient Mesopotamia, someone dared to ask a question that would echo through the ages. How can words live forever? Somebody had to be first. Somebody had to try. And in doing so, they changed not just storytelling, but the course of human history itself. The first book ever written, and the first person who made it happen, nameless yet immortal,